The interplay between intellect and emotion in Drive Who? The interplay between intellect and emotion in Doctor Who? Intellect and emotion, two opposing forces that have long been the subject of philosophical debates and introspective discussions. And yet, in the Doctor Who universe, we find a unique instance where these two components are not only intertwined, but also elevated to an art form. The Doctor, a time-traveling being from a distant galaxy, embodies the ultimate rational thinker, equipped with intellect and wit that can outsmart even the most complex puzzles and adversaries. However, beneath the surface, we find a deep wellspring of emotions, a reservoir that fuels the Doctor's actions, motivations, and relationships. One key aspect of the Doctor's approach is his reliance on empathy, a capacity that effortlessly transcends logic. By immersing himself in the experiences and emotions of others, the Doctor gains a profound understanding of the human condition, thereby granting him unparalleled insight into the complexities of the universe. But it's precisely this empathetic side of the Doctor that exposes the frailty of his rational exterior. His grief, love, and rage often prove as decisive as his intellectual prowess, as they compel him to take leaps of faith and challenge the status quo. The same interplay between intellect and emotion is reflected in the 11th Doctor's companions, Amy Pond and Rory Williams. Amy's emotional depth provides a perfect counterbalance to the Doctor's logical mind, while Rory's ability to rationalize and analyze often anchors the Doctor's unbridled enthusiasm. David Tennant era's Martha Jones also serves as a remarkable example, where her fierce emotional connection to the Doctor creates a vulnerability that makes him more human, more accessible to the audience. Her narrative shows us that emotions don't have to be a weakness, but rather a guiding force in our decision-making process. The 2005 revival of Doctor Who initially presented a Doctor who wore his intellect like a badge, somewhat shielding him from genuine human relationships. As the show progressed, we see this approach eroded by an overwhelming dose of sentiment, causing a reckoning within the show itself, symbolizing a world in turmoil that still can't shed the chains of conflict between head and heart. Today's fans, representing diverse groups across cultures, regions, and eras, continually crave character authenticity in all things they love, regardless of science, reality, or perception. Doctor Who, and above all, its ability to oscillate between intellect and emotion, truly becomes a reflection of ourselves, not conforming just to theoretical concepts, but delving deeper into our eternal inquires and the power of narratives that touch hearts as much as minds. This profound dance between intellect and emotion, exemplified in the hearts and minds of the human time travelers, reminds us of our vulnerability, our connection to the universe, and our understanding of what makes us not just the Doctor, but ourselves.